So today, I made a fun thing for us. We were bringing back the Chaos Wheel, but it is going to be Dreamlight Valley version, okay? So there's 3 wheels. Oh my gosh, there's something in my teeth. There's 3 wheels. Okay, I'm live on TikTok. There's 3 wheels that we have for Dreamlight Valley right now. We're going to spin 3 of them, 3 different ones. One is going to tell us the location in which we need to build things. The second one is the house that we have to decorate around. So it could end up being one of the houses that I hate, like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse friends. And then the third one is going to be the theme. So it could be crazy theme. It could be like volcanic eruption. It could be something as simple as like fairy or whatever, but there may or may not be a 4th wheel eventually coming. And that will be like IRL crazy things. But for now, we're going to stick with 3 and we're going to try this and see. Okay, the first wheel. The first wheel is gonna go. I'm gonna pause the music because it's loud as frick in my ear. Okay, ready? The first wheel. Oh, it does work! Look how cute it is! So the wheel location. Sunlit Plateau, which is actually great because I have nothing in my Sunlit Plateau. I literally have nothing in Sunlit Plateau, so that actually works out really well for me. All right, let me add this to my Canva thing here, and then I'm going to add it to the stream. Oh, once we're done. Okay, so Sunlit Plateau is the first location. And then second one. You ready? Hold on, where's my chat? Chat's missing. Okay, ready? The second one. Character house. The character house is... I'm scared. Ursula. Okay, so we're putting Ursula in the Sunlit Plateau. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's fine. Okay, Ursula. Ursula shall live in the Sunlit Plateau. Cool. Cool. This is the coolest wheel selector I've ever seen. Okay. And now Ursula is going to be living in the Sunlit Plateau, and her theme that we need to build around her house. And the theme is Witchy. Oh, that actually kind of works though. Okay, so Ursula needs to be living in the Sunlit Plateau. The theme is Witchy. And now let me download this and I'll stick it on the screen. Download. You could have like dark water, like murky water, mud, if you will. All right, there. All right, and then we could add this to go this way. And then this will go this way. Hello, thank you for the follow. And then let's add some water. Woda. Oh, I need this path. I need the path. I need this. We need a fill option, okay? We really do. And then we could go like this, and look at that. Look at that lovely little thing we have. Okay, now let's get some water. We have to make this witchy. Remember, we're making Ursula's house in the Sunlit Plateau. Because that's where she belongs. And we have to make it... It's actually bothering me that it won't line up properly. Why is it like this? Somebody explain. Whose idea was this? We should be able to have one cell, okay? One tiny little cell that we could do with the water here, okay? All right, fine. There you go. Ursula's house is kind of in a good spot. Okay, so now it looks like we have a fake little bridge. Let's buy some of these. So really not a bad idea. Just saying. I could add some fountains, but I don't think fountains are very witchy. We can buy, let's see. What is purple? Okay, let's see what we got. What we could buy. So we have some mushrooms. I think would work if we're doing witchy. We'll buy some more mushrooms. These could turn purple, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna buy like 10 of these just because I need them anyway. What else is purple? And witchy that we could stick somewhere. This is pretty witchy. I have 2 of these already. A lot of this stuff is like, we need to add witchy things. So we need a scary fence. It's so odd that it's not lighting up. I know. I know. We need a scary fence. What about like this fence? Do we like this fence? I've never used this fence before. This kind of looks like it works though. Wait, I like this fence for this. It's so ugly. Ew, it's ugly. It kind of looks like it works for that. She got it. Yay. So we can make her house like super ugly. Hold on. Let me get a crafting table. Wait on. I think I have a crafting table over here. I do. You could put the water over all of the paths as well. I learned that today too. What else can we do that's witchy for her? She needs a cauldron. Ba, ba, ba. I wish it would give us the ability to like play with elevations. Elevations would be pretty cool. Because I would love to make like a little island that is not whatchamacallit. Watch. We can make these turn purple. Look at that. Look at that. I love these things. I love it. They did such a good job with that. Where do I put this? I guess I'm going to just keep this here. It's very witchy. It is a vibe. I don't know where I'm going to put this stupid cauldron, though. And then if we put sand... Hold on, idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Then if we put sand underneath it, that I know we can do. If we did like that. Can I change the color of the cauldron? Question mark. Ooh, wait a second. It turns. What? I didn't know this cauldron did that. Shut the front door. I had no idea that cauldron did that. I have a question. Uh-oh. Fire away, my friend. Fire away. What question do you have? What questions do you have? All right, what other things come? So yeah, that cauldron's pretty dang cool. Well, these are cute. These are cute. They go on like one at a time. Wait, these are so cute. Add some of these trees out here. Look at these. These are so cute. They fit so well. I can't get over this cauldron. I didn't even realize it did that. Oh, sir. So you're minding your own business, walking through the Sunlit Plateau. And you stumble across this scary looking place. Can we get a walkthrough when it's all done? It's almost done. I think the only thing I need to add is like a potion, I think, in those bubbles. Let's see, what can I add? This. Do you want to see what we did? Okay, so our whole build today was Dreamlight Valley, Build Roulette. And what our wheels landed on was the location was Sunlit Plateau. The house that we had to build around was Ursula. And then the theme that came out was Witchy. So it kind of worked out. Except for the placement. So, in Sunlit Plateau, we want to still keep the vibe, right? So, it's kind of jungle. Ursula doesn't really belong in the jungle. But, she does now. So, you want to see it? Okay. So, as you're walking through the Sunlit Plateau, don't mind the hyenas. There's signs telling you not to go here. But as you come in, especially at nighttime, Especially at nighttime. Should we make it nighttime? I'll make it scary at night. Shh. Okay, it's scary and it's nighttime. So you're by yourself. You're wandering around the Sunlit Plateau. Oh, look, the gems glow. How pretty. Then you find your way on here. And you're like, oh, wow, what is all this? This is crazy. And then bam! Now you're trapped by Ursula. And now you're stuck here. And she stole your voice. And she's going to murder you in your sleep. But this is Ursula's house. Don't mind my ducks. We added some water. Not too bad for our first roulette build. It looks amazing. It's scary, but from the outside, you don't know. It just looks like the jungle. But I think we did it. It's witchy. It's Ursula's house. I wish we could have some sort of better divider for the water, but that's fine. But overall, I think it came out pretty cute. I like it. Maybe you could have others participate and visit their worlds to see their decor after. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be really fun, Emma. I'm totally down. If we have a community that plays lots of Dreamlight Valley, I am so down for that. But this is what the build looks like from the top. We used the Neverland water to get Ursula's. No statues or nothing. But that's our first build done.